Hey guys, welcome to Chalk Creations. I'm Carol. I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture, and I have a DIY home decor company, right? So if you are a crafter or a hobbyist or just like to dabble in home decor, well, stay with me. I'm going to show you how to take our products and make something beautiful for your home. Tonight we're going to work on with a pizza pan and a splatter guard. So stay with me. I promise it'll be worth it. If you're just jumping on, make sure you say hello so that I can welcome you. And if you are watching this on the replay, put hashtag replay. And if you're new to Chalk Couture and you have never heard anything about it, put hashtag new so I can welcome you. If you guys are interested, we also have a subscription program. It is a way to get the products into your hands and be able to play with them to see if it's something that you might be interested in. Put hashtag club and I can send you the link. And if you are already sitting there thinking, wow, maybe I can do this, or you've seen me before and you're always questioning, take the leap and put hashtag join and I'll send you the link to our opportunity program so that you can look at that and see if you might be interested. It's so much fun. So I would love to have you come and be part of my team on my little tribe here. So, hey, Miss Penny, how are you doing tonight? Hopefully you are doing well. I'm trying to get organized. You'd think I would be. You know, I had the day off, but I've been catching up on things. So I swore I was going to be here at 8:30, and so I think I did pretty good. So we'll give Facebook just a little bit of time to catch up with us, and hopefully we'll get a few more people on here. So like Marie and Sis, we'll see. We'll see. So hopefully you've been crafting. Yes, maybe. Oh, you're tired. Yeah, I can understand that. I tend to get that way too. So I shouldn't be as tired as I am, but I lounged around the house for just a bit today, and then I did some shopping and fixed dinner, and well, here I am. I figured I'd find something for us to do tonight, so hopefully it'll come out good. I hope so anyway. We'll see. We'll see. Hey sis, welcome love. Busy with work. I understand that. So we are going to work on a little project tonight, and you know how I like to craft, and I like to use the Chalk Couture products with it and kind of blend it together to make it look awesome. And so that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to do a little bit of crafting and do a little bit of chalking and keeping my fingers crossed that it's going to come out right, because I'm not real sure. So, but my vision is here, so we'll see what happens here. So let's pull some things aside here, and I'll show you what I have. I went to the Dollar Tree today, and I purchased a few things. So I purchased a splatter screen. So if you don't know what that is, it's this. And it's supposed to go over like your pans when you're cooking to keep things from splattering all over the place. Oh, thanks, sis. I just pulled it up into a little ponytail back here in the back. It was in my face, so thanks. Hey, Barb, how are you? So you'll need to get one of these. And then I also just got a pizza pan, just a pizza pan. So we're going to work with one of these tonight. And hopefully it's gonna be beautiful. Are you cooking or crafting today? I'm crafting, but I guess if worst came to worst and it doesn't work, well, we could always use them to cook, right, Penny? Oh, I see Barb coming on. Sorry, Penny. I saw Barb's name and then it just came that way. So, up and here comes Marie. Sounds interesting, right? Well, we'll see. We'll see. And then we're also going to use the reindeer cutouts. And this is not called reindeer. It's called Winter Deer Pattern. So we're going to use that tonight. And we are also going to use the Joy to the World pattern also, which I love this. I've got a lot of things I want to do with this. I just don't know how much I'll get done. So, and then I also picked up these little cedar picks, which I think are really cute. They actually reminded me of the trees I made last night. So I picked those up also. So we're going to incorporate those in. And to save us just a little bit of time tonight, I actually spray painted my pizza pan. So I painted it white. So I went ahead and did that earlier so we didn't have to wait because, you know, when you spray paint stuff, it takes a little bit of time for it to dry. So I went ahead and did that, sprayed it, and then fixed dinner. And so it's completely dry now, which is awesome. We also might use one of our tags. We'll see. We'll see what happens as we go along here. It could totally change. Did you guys, let me show you what I did. I don't know if you guys saw it on Facebook today, but my little project that I made last night, I actually added little jingle bells to the little strings that I did last night. So I think it turned out really, really cute. So I put some little jingle bells on there. So I wanted you guys to see just the one little thing I added to it. So I think it turned out well. All right, so let's get started. Let's get crafting. Yeah, it's cute. I like it too. So I'm going to go ahead and get my fuzzing cloths together. And yeah, I think that the bells kind of add a little bit to it. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. And this is a big transfer. Guys, don't be intimidated by these big transfers. Treat them just like your small ones. You know, they're just a little bigger. But it's okay. They still work pretty much the same way. And then I'm just going to find, got my marker tonight. Make sure you put back on here. And I'm just going to put back on there. And which is the bottom, and then you know me, I always tell you I like to find a corner or a side that's gonna peel off. So find one here. I'm gonna come across, and then you know I like to flip it over and then peel the back off. It's just easier for me. Everybody has their own way of doing things, so this is just what works for me. And this transfer is very sticky, which is a good thing. You want it to be sticky. Just trying to find a place to put my backer so it doesn't get all bent up. You want it to be sticky, right? It works best when it is. That means I'm going to get a lot of uses out of this. So, and then I'm just going to take my fuzzing cloth and lay it on here. The fuzz side down. Of course, this one's dirty. Don't pay any attention to it. I use this one all the time. This is my newer one. This is my older one. But it works. And these pans are non-porous, which means we need to really fuzz our stuff or it's going to stick really good to here. So we want to really fuzz this and make sure it's nice and it's not going to stick. So we might have to fuzz it several times. And of course it is a big transfer, so let me roll this over again. It is a big, big, huge transfer. Like I said, don't be intimidated by it. Just don't. Because if you are, you'll never buy any of the big transfers, and they are so pretty. You know, and if it sticks together, just kind of pull it apart. Fuzz it again. And you just keep fuzzing it until it's got enough one there. So what have you guys been doing today? Like I said, I went to town. I had my coffee this morning. Kind of just caught up on a few things. And really I caught up on Big Brother because, you know, the finale's tonight, which I'll probably miss. I'll have to catch it tomorrow morning. And, but I was trying to catch up on some things this morning, and then I went to town, went to the store, you know, the typical stuff, right? And then I've got stuff to do tonight. I was like, oh, maybe I should have done that today. Maybe I should have done that. And of course I didn't. So if you guys haven't guessed, I've taken some time off from work. Because some well-needed time off from work, actually. So I have huge Christmas ones I made. A very pretty board. Oh, Marie, make sure you put it in the group so we can see it. Make sure we can see it. That would be awesome. You know, we like to see what everybody's working on. You know, it's always good to see what we're working on, right? All right, so let me check this and see if it's going to be okay or still too sticky. It might still be. Yeah, it's still going to be too sticky. It's going to pull a little bit of that paint off, which I was hoping it wasn't going to. I don't like that. I don't like that. Just a little couple. Yeah, take it slow. Yeah, absolutely. That's what you have to do. Rearranging the store, getting ready for Christmas. There you go. There you go. That's awesome. I know. I'm going to end up having to probably do some Christmas stuff when I get back to work, which we don't really do a whole lot. I don't know what to do with the Merry Christmas and Happy New Year transfer. Oh yeah, that would be nice. Would probably be pretty. Be very pretty. Could do like a tablecloth in it, like a runner. Put it on the ends of the runners. I mean, I'm glad these are super sticky. It just takes some time, you know. We wouldn't want them less sticky because then you won't get as many uses out of them. And you want to get as many uses out of them as possible, right? No. You want to get as many uses out of them as possible. So, let's see. We'll put it back on here and see what happens. I'm just going to do the inside. So I'm hoping it's going to be, oh yeah, that's really good actually. So I'm just trying to work it into the, there we go. Good enough. I think that is very good. And we're going to use black. We're going to use black. I think black is going to be perfect for it, for the notes. So let's stir this up a little bit. We did use this the other day, so it probably doesn't need a lot, but I do want to. And you always want to make sure it's like sour cream or cake batter is a good, you know, consistency. Needs just a little more. So just a little more. Now guys, I have no clue if this is even going to work, so bear with me if it doesn't. I'll be a little sad if it doesn't. Like I said, I can see it in my head, but it may not work at all. But then again, it may be beautiful. It could be beautiful, right? It could be absolutely beautiful. We just never know until we try, right? We never know. So I'm going to use my small squeegee, and I'm just going to come around, moving the chalk paste around and through the transfer. Hopefully it's going to be pretty perfect. And if it's not, it's okay. I don't expect miracles, you know. And remember, if you do use the your transfer and use black, black is one of those colors that stains. It just does. So, but it does not harm your transfer at all. Okay. So I'm just going to scrape it on. I'm going to scrape it off into my jar. Scrape it off. And this is one of the new transfers. So it's one of those ones you kind of need to wash fairly quickly. I'm just going to pull this and hopefully it'll be okay. And hopefully it's not going to pull up my white. I'm just going to work slow. And you know we fuzzed it. You saw, no, it's not. It's going to pull up my white. Was really hoping it wasn't going to do that. But it has. That's sad. And you saw how much I fuzzed it. That's really sad. Although, I mean, granted, it doesn't look too bad. But it did take my paint off. So. Really did not want that to happen. All right, I'm going to go put this in some water. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Well, I got all the black off of there. It's one of our new transfers, so. But you know what, guys? Even though it took that off, it kind of gives it this kind of antique-y look. So it's fine. We're going to keep going. It's not exactly how I wanted it to turn out, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going to keep on because it's going to be beautiful. I'm going to take a little bit of black paint, paste. I have it on my hand. And I'm going to put it in this, our little tray. Can you see? I always wonder if you guys can see. Yeah, the red definitely. Oh, the red is definitely one that will stain bad. It definitely stains bad. So I'm just going to take this. I have a sponge. And I'm just going to sponge the edges here. Remember how we sponged the edges of that tray that I made that said welcome on it? So we're going to do the same thing with this to kind of give it that old look. Like those metal pans that all of our grandparents had. So, ooh, somebody's flying by my house. They think it's a speedway around here. It's horrible. These people. They're just racing through here like it's nothing, right? Like it is nothing. All right. So I'm just tapping the edges here. Remember, I did this with a foam paintbrush, one of those foam paintbrushes the last time. So this time I just cut a sponge. I think it's going to be easier for me and still get that same result that I'm looking for. So, and I just put a little paste. I didn't dilute it with water or anything. I just put it into my little container there. So, I'm just doing the edges. Just doing the edges. And if you feel like it needs more someplace else, just get a little more black. And just get it wherever you need it. Like Bob Ross, just add a little bit more until you like it. And then once you like it, then just stop. So, awesome. Although I need to wipe my hands. I need to wipe my hands. Alright, and then we're going to kind of blow dry that just a little bit. Make sure all that black is dried. So we don't ruin it any more than what it already is, right? It's gonna be fine. Perfect. And then I'm going to take a little bit of jute. Got to have a little jute, right? And you probably are not even going to see this jute, but I need it so that it does what I need it to do, right? So it does what I need it to do. It's actually gonna make kind of a riser for my next step, basically. So just gonna make a riser for my next step. I need a glue stick. Need a glue stick. So are you guys getting all ready for Halloween? You guys, are any of your communities doing that? Ours is still celebrating it. They are actually, I have a little string there. They are actually doing a golf cart parade for the kids here in our community. And basically, the adults are going to ride around and kind of throw candy at the little houses. We can't hand out candy, we have to leave. Oh, yeah. So, same here. We can't hand it out to them, but what they're doing is they are, instead of the kids coming house to house, we're going to go around the lake and kind of do like a parade, and the kids will be at the end of their driveways. So, it'll be fun. At least it's something for the kids. You know, they can still dress up. So, it'll be something. So, yeah. We always have a golf cart parade like 4th of July, and the golf carts go around the lake, and they kind of throw out candy to the kids that are at their houses. So it's kind of the same thing. It's just going to be for Halloween. So, wow. We don't have a whole lot of kids in this community. I mean, we do. Don't get me wrong, we do. But nowhere near that. Nowhere near 200. No. I know that when I lived in Orange, we had a lot of kids that came to our house. But we also lived in the town. So it was very easy. Parents would, get in their cars and bring the kids over to the neighborhoods and go up and down the streets. But here, we don't have a whole lot of kids that live in we have kids that live in the community. It's just not a lot of kids, so. A lot of the houses here are like weekend houses. There's a few full-time residents. But most of the ones that live here on our street are full-time residents, but a lot of the homes that are here are more weekend people, or just for the summer. They have houses other places. So, all right. So you see what I did? So just kind of put that on the inside there, and basically it's just going to give me a little riser for this to kind of sit up on. And you can still see it. So, we're going to work on this. Once again, I don't know if this will work, but we're going to try. We'll let that dry a little bit more. We're going to try, right? We're going to try. If you never try, you won't ever know, right? So, I just try, and if it works for me, great. And if it doesn't, then you've learned from my little mistakes, and it's okay. It may work. You never know. Right? It could work. All right, so what I want to do with this one is I want to use this cutout, the little deer cutout. And this one is from the winter. What did I tell you? This one is the winter deer pattern. So, and this one has 4 parts to it. And this actually goes to our deer cutouts. So if you have the deer cutouts, you might want to get this transfer because it goes along with it. So I'm just going to cut. Actually, I'm only going to use the dough. I think that's what I figured I was going to use. I could use the buck. The buck might be pretty. Anyway, I'm going to cut it straight across in where these little white lines are. Remember, I always tell you, and I'm going to use my transfers. Trimmers and not my scissors. So they work so much better than my scissors do. And so they have 2, like these are like little lines. Looks like static, like on our old TVs used to be, right? And then these are actually the full body. So and one's the buck and one's the doe. So we'll use the buck. We'll put this aside because we don't need those for right now. I'm gonna put a number 1 on here. And a number 1 on the back. That way I know, right? A number 1. And like I said, these actually go, if you have these cutouts, these go on these cutouts. Like you can see, it would go right over, top of that. So it would go right over top of it. You could fill it in. You could. So, all right. So we are going to fuzz this because you know it needs to be fuzzed. And I'm going to just start at the top. We're going to roll it down. Even with my small ones, I like to pull the back off. The back or off of the transfer. I just think it works better for me. You can do it however you want. Whatever's convenient for you and works for you is fine. All right. Oh, of course I got it underneath there. It's okay. Just be easy and pull it back. There you go. And I had it here. Just looking, where did I put it? I had my buffalo plaid. Because you know I love buffalo plaid, right? I keep forgetting to. Yes, I am. I am. Sorry guys, I have to answer Miss Sarah. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry. I'm missing a meeting. I always forget. At 9 o'clock on Wednesday, we have a meeting. And I never make it to the meeting because I always have my live. I can't be in so many places at once, right? My sister Bonnie is in her. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. No. All right, guys. So I'm gonna attempt, and I do say attempt, to do this. Do not know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna attempt it, right? Just gonna go with it. You know that this is not super sticky. Not at all. You can see it doesn't like to stick on there. But I want to do this buffalo check on this buck. So I'm going to try and see if I can get it to work. I may have to hold it in place. It's probably going to get on my mat, but I'm going to do it anyway, right? I'm going to do it anyway. Actually, I don't need it up there on his antlers, but it'll be okay. All right. So let's see if this works. Like I said, it's probably going to be all over my board here, but it's okay because it's also going onto this screen, and I don't know if it'll show up or not. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't expect miracles from it, but if it works, it's going to be super cute. And I'm holding it in place, guys, because once again, it's not super sticky. It won't be the first thing that hasn't worked tonight, right? It's all about the end results anyway. It's all about the end results and how it looks at the end. So don't ever be disappointed in what you do and you think, oh, that didn't work, because maybe it did. Just because it's not exactly the way you wanted it. By the time you get it all together, it could be perfect. What do they say? It's in the eyes of the beholder, right? Just trying to get that little corner here. I have no clue if it's going to work, but maybe it will. I'm just going to pull this all up. Maybe the buffalo print wasn't exactly what I should have used. It did work. It's just I'm not real sure I like the buffalo print, because look at that. That worked perfectly. That worked perfectly. Maybe I should just do it with without the buffalo print. I was hoping the buffalo print would be much better, but I don't think that I like it. So let's lay this back down. We'll try again. Told you. You know? Let's try it again. And hopefully it won't look like a double buck here. And like I said, it's probably getting all over my mat. It's fine. It's all good. Just trying to get the outline of it, right? Let's see. Let's see if this worked. And it still may not have, guys. I don't know. It's not too bad. But it's also on my mat, right? It's also on my mat. So my mat's probably what's showing through. Need to wipe my hands off. And then I'm going to pull this up. Hopefully, look. Do you see it? Do you see that? Isn't that big? Now, granted, I got it all over my mat. So we're going to get that up. Throw that over here in the trash. This is going to dry really quickly, right? See if I can get some of this up off my mat. Right? No use wasting it, right? No use wasting it. Wasn't sure if it was going to come out. First, it didn't. First, you don't succeed. Try again, right? And you know it's drying fairly quickly because this is a splatter guard. All right, I'm just going to lay it. And it doesn't have to be super dark because we have the back. That's the back that's going to go on it. So let's get all of this up. All right. I like that. That's really cool, right? I think that's pretty cool. Hopefully, look, I'll dry it anyway. It's just going to go straight through there, but let's dry it. We'll dry both sides, right? All right. And then what I want to do is I want to take this and put it like this, right? Super cool. All right, so we're going to glue that down. We're going to glue it down. I think I'm just going to kind of, I don't know, maybe I should just do it here. I'm trying to get all the way around here before my hot glue dries, right? Cools off. It's a good thing I don't have my fan on because my fan would definitely get this, would get it dry really quick. So. All right. And then we're just going to put this on here just like that. I have hot glue all over me. I think that looks pretty cool, guys. Just making sure it's good and dry. Look. How cool is that? Isn't that cool? Super, super cute. Hey, Miss Shirley, I didn't see you pop one. Didn't see you pop one. was going to put a little thing on here, but I think that's going to hang too low. I think it's just going to hang too low. Way too low. So we're just going to make a little bow. Just a little bow. So those are pretty easy to make. I always just kind of bring them in. I'm trying to make a smaller one because I don't want it to be too big there. So I'm trying to bring in my pieces together. Make some little bow, a little loop, and another little loop. Right? And then we'll make one a little bit bigger. Just a tad. We'll use whatever ribbon we have here. Maybe it'll just be enough. Just be enough. Right? All right, and I know for a fact that I have some pipe cleaner somewhere. I know I do. I just have to find them. So just take a pipe cleaner. You could also take a zip tie if you want it. And then just twist it together really tightly. Right. And then just kind of fluff it up. And then I'm going to just tie this here. I'm just going to twist this on here like this. Now remember, we only used a pie plate and we used a splatter guard and our 2 transfers and a little bit of ribbon. Let's take that off. I don't need that. And then I'm just going to fluff my bow up. So that it looks halfway decent, right? So it looks halfway decent. We're going to make a tail here. Right? I'm just going to make a little tail. Doesn't have to be. Actually, maybe we'll just cut it off up there. Just kind of pull your pieces. Look. How cute is that? And if you want, you can wrap some of the ribbon up here, or you can take a little bit of jute and finish it off. You know, come up here and just go around and around and glue it on here all the way up it, and it will finish it off. But all in all, I think this turned out really good. What do you guys think? It looks really good, even if I did mess up a little bit, right? Even if I did mess up a little bit. I think it turned out really good. I'm really pleased with it. Well, guys, it's that time of night again. It's time for me to say goodnight. If there's anybody out there that would like to get some more information about what I do, put hashtag team in the comments and I will get you into the opportunity video. Remember, we have Club Couture. Hey, guys, remember, we're almost at the end of the month. And at the end of the month, our $5 off goes away. If you're a club member and you order $50 or more, you get $5 off your order. So don't forget about that. And if you want to subscribe to Club Couture, it's only $19.99. So put hashtag club in the comments and I can help you out. I know, Marie, exactly. Exactly. Nobody would know but me and you guys. So, all right, guys. Well, I hope you all have a great evening, and I will be talking and chalking with you guys tomorrow night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Sprinkle my video. I'll talk to you soon. Night.